Hello friends, we are going to learn measures of central tendency first, which is arithmetic mean. Arithmetic mean or mean is alright. We have already taken a data, subjects and marks out of 10 in various subjects. Is it alright? We will be learning various formulas. What does exactly means? Is it alright? Again, if someone asks me, what are your average marks? I can easily find out my average marks. Arithmetic mean is determined by x bar. Is it all? How to find out my average marks? I will total out all this marks. Is it all right? So, how to total out all this marks is 10 into 2, 20, because 10 is repeated 2 times, 10 and 10, 20. 6 is repeated 3 times, 18. 4 is repeated 1 time, is 4. This is 42. Sir, why you have done total in this manner? You can directly add this. Yes, but there is some purpose why I have done total in this manner. But ultimately, you need to add this all. What is the total? Is 42. Is it all right? 42 divided by how many number of variables are there? Because I want to find out average, I'll have to divide it by number of variables. Number of variables are 6. Is it all right? What is my x bar? Is 7. Let us convert it into formula. What is 42? Summation of all the variables, sigma x. Total of all the variable is denoted in this manner, sigma x, divided by number of variables. This will become my first formula for x bar, sigma x upon n. Is it all right? Now, sir, is there a different formula if there is a frequency distribution? The answer is yes. The formula is different, but believe me, the idea is same. Actually, you are doing the same thing. Is it all right? Let me convert this distribution into frequency distribution. Is it all right? X is my variable. Is it all right? 10. Variable 10 is repeated how many times? What is the frequency of 10? Repeated how many times? 2 times. 6 is repeated how many times? 3 times. 4 is repeated how many times? 1 time. Is it all right? Now, if I multiply this 2, what is the answer? 20, 18, 4 is nothing but 42. Is it right? Try to concentrate over here. Here also the answer was 42. Is it right? How the 42 is coming over here? Sigma x into f. Is it all right? So if I want to find out x bar, if there is a frequency distribution, I need to get 42. It is sigma f into x. Someone also speaks it fi. That is all right. Is it all right? Sigma f into x. A total of f into x. Is it divided by? Is it all right? What was n? 6. Number of variables are 6. Is it all right? You can understand here total frequencies or total variables are only 3. You cannot divide here by 3. You need to divide it by 6. How the 6 answer is coming is 3, 2, 5 plus 1, 6. This is 6. This is nothing but sigma f. Is it all right? So when this is converted into frequency distribution, try to understand. N is nothing but sigma frequency. So total of all the frequencies, 2 times, 3 times, 1 times, total 6 times. And when you want to find out the total, it is sigma fx. So instead of sigma x, I will be writing sigma fx. Instead of n, I will be writing sigma f. Is it all right? So someone also speaks a sigma fi divided by sigma fi. That is absolutely all right. You can put a small I over here. It does not make any difference. Is it all right? So whenever there is a frequency distribution, we will be using this formula. Whenever there is normal variables given, it is not normal variate. Normally the variables are given, I'll be using this formula. So x bar is equal to sigma x upon n, or x bar is equal to sigma fi xi upon n will be two formulas that we'll be using for arithmetic mean. Is it alright? Let us learn something more about arithmetic mean. And what is it? We are learning properties of arithmetic mean. Properties of AM. AM is arithmetic mean. Is it all? Sir, is this a theory question? The answer is yes, but believe me, extremely important, because the students are normally having an habit to just mug up the formulas. In CA examinations, you will be asked something which is logical, which is based upon your understanding. So you need to understand arithmetic mean properly, and for that, learning properties of arithmetic mean is most important. Number one, if all variables is constant k. Now it is a rule of statistics or mathematics. Whenever it is constant, they denote it by not c but k. Is it alright? If all data is constant k, then arithmetic mean will also be k. Is it alright? Let us prove it. Let us take a data. Is it alright? Say your marks. First subject, first subject, second subject, third subjects. Your mark is 10, 10 and 10. Is your mark different or they are constant? Constant. 10, 10 and 10. Find out arithmetic mean. Sigma x, 30 divided by n, 3, 10. What is your arithmetic mean? Is 10. This is what first property says. If all the variable are constant k, then the arithmetic mean will be also k. So what is arithmetic mean of 5, 5, 5, 5 is 5. What is arithmetic mean of 1 lakh, 1 lakh, 1 lakh, 1 lakh is 1 lakh. Is it alright? So if all data is constant k, then arithmetic mean is also k. Second, when you take a data, they say sigma x minus x bar will always be 0. Whatever data you take, sigma x minus x bar will be 0. You might have done many sums of correlations. You find out sigma x minus x bar and total it out. If it is not 0, you feel you know that your answer is incorrect. Is it alright? But let us, as we have written this, let us prove it in this particular question. We know that arithmetic mean is 7. Is it alright? Let me draw a table of x minus x bar. What is x? 10. X bar is 7. 10 minus 7 is 3. 6 minus 7 is minus 1. 6 minus 7 is minus 1. 4 minus 7 is minus 3. 6 minus 7 is minus 1. 10 minus 7 is 3. Yes. Minus 3 plus 3 plus 3 minus 3, total is 0. In our data also, x minus x bar is 0. Is it alright? Third, if there are two groups, containing n1 n and 2 variable with variable x1 and x2, then group mean will be is equal to sigma x1 plus sigma x2 divided by n1 plus n2. Now technically it seems very lengthy, but believe me, it is very easy. Is it alright? Suppose this was your Saturday test. Is it alright? And this is the data of your Sunday test. Account, maths, economics, statistics, law and English. Is it alright? And this is data of your Sunday test. Accounts you have got 10 out of 10. Maths you have got 5 marks. English 5 marks. 30. And this you have got 6 marks, 4 marks and English 0 marks. So what is the total of this? 10, 20, 30. 30 divided by 6. X bar is 30 divided by 6 is 5. Is it all? So this is the data of Saturday's test. This is the data of Sunday's test. I have also find out average of Saturday's test. I have also find out average of Sunday's test. Is it all right? Now, if someone asks me, sir, what is average of both the tests taken together? Is it all right? Then I will denote Saturday's test as x1, Sunday's test as x2. Use this formula, find out the answer. Is it all right? Then what is sigma x1? What was total of this? 42. It is 42 plus what is total of second test is 30 divided by number of variables in test 1 and 1, number of variable 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plus number of variable in test 2 is also 6. So 12. This is 72 divided by 12. The answer is 6. Now, sir, what is logically this? Is it all right? Now, it is important to understand. Try to concentrate. If you combine this two data, what is the mean? Is nothing but answer of group mean. X12. Is it all right? Sir, is it true if we combine both the data, the average will be 6? The answer is yes. Let me find out. 10 plus 6, 16 plus 6, 22, 26, 32, 42, 52, 62, 72 divided by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 divided by 12. 72 divided by 12 is 6. So group mean is just that a data was taken as a different time, a data was taken in another time, and now you want to combine that data and find out the mean. Is it all right? And you can easily find out. Believe me, you can find out even in this manner. What was average of this? 7. What was average of this? 5. Average of this both is also group mean. Is it 7 plus 5, 12 divided by 2, because now there are only two variables. 7 plus 5, 12 divided by 2, nothing but will be answer 6. So group mean is just combining both the data. Is it all right? Fourth property and most important property, try to concentrate. This is most important and also will be using in some of the MCQs. Is it all right? Fourth one. Arithmetic mean is affected by change in origin and arithmetic mean is also affected by change in scale in such a manner that if y is equal to a plus bx, I'll explain you everything, then y bar will be is equal to a plus b x bar. That's it, all right. Now, it is difficult to understand, but try to understand that this is a characteristics which will be used to solve most of the question. Is it all right? We have taken one data. Is it all right? Is it all right? What is the average of the data is 7? Is it all right? Now, try to understand. Because of this COVID-19 situation, we feel that all of you are free at your home. So, we should add 2 marks to your result. We'll have to change the total, but it does not matter. Is it all right? Out of say 15 marks. Is it all right? So, we decide that we will be adding 2 marks to each of your test. Each of the subject will be adding 2 marks. Is it all right? So, what will be the new data? Is it all right? Now, this was termed as X. I will be terming new data as Y. Is it all right? What is Y? Can you tell me? It is X plus 2 marks is nothing but Y. Is it all right? So, what will be your new marks in accountancy? 12, maths 8, eco 8, statistics 4, law 6, English, statistics 6, law will be 8, English will be 12. 2 marks added to each subject. Y is equal to 2 plus X. Is it all right? Then let me find out average of Y. Now this is a new data. We have added 2 marks to each subject. Is it? What is the total? Will be 12 plus 8, 20, 28, 34, 42, 62. No, there is some mistake. It should be 54. 12 plus 8, 20, 26, 34, 42, 52, 42, 52. No, there is some mistake. 10, 12, 6, 8, 6, 8, 4, 6, 6, 8, 10, 12. Yes, it is 54. What will be Y bar? Will be 54 divided by 6 will be 9. Is it all right? I was making some silly error. Is it all right? Now, what is the average of this marks which was originally given? 7. What is the average of new marks when you are given 2 marks as a grace? Additional 2 marks is 9. Is it all right? Understand how much you have added to your variable. How much you have added to your variable? 2 marks. Then average will also increase by 2 marks. Average was 7, now it has become 9. Is it all right? Try to understand. I am explaining you a part of the formula. If Y is equal to A, here A is 2. Is it all right? Plus plus x, which was our variable. Is it all right? If y is a plus x, that is 2 plus x, then y bar will be is equal to a plus x bar. Is it all right? Is it true? Yes. Y bar is 9. What is a in our case? We have added how many marks? 2 marks. 2 plus x bar is 7. Is it true? The answer is yes. Is it all right? Why it is termed as a change in origin? Try to understand, it is important. So this is your data. It is a linear data because it is in straight line. Is it all? Suppose this is your data. Is it all? Where the data started from? This. Is it all? Now if you start your data from this point, see the data is still linear going in the same line. Is it all right? But the data, what has changed? Origin has changed. So it is known as change in origin. Is it all? So if the data of to all your variables, if you add 2 marks, your average will increase by 2 marks. It is as simple as this. But in formula, it will be written in this manner. In formula, it will be written in this manner. Is it all right? Number 2. Arithmetic mean is affected by change in scale. All right. See, now what I am doing is, I want to multiply 2 with, let me not take 2, 3. I want to take another data where your marks will increase 3 times. So what will be your new marks? 30, 18, 18, 12. I am multiplying 3 to all the variables. 18, 30. What is the total? It is 126. 126 divided by 6 will be 21. What is my y bar? 21. Is it all right? This is my new variable. What is my new variable y? Is it all right? It is x plus or multiplied by? Multiplied by 3. Is it all right? So, if you multiply 3 with all your variables, try to understand, I am denoting. If y is equal to 3 multiplied by x, 3, what is 3? A or B? B. Whatever is multiple, will be writing it as B. So, if all your variable is multiplied by 3, your B is 3, then your average of new data was y, this all is y, will be nothing but average of old data, that is 7, multiplied by 3. Is it correct? 7 multiplied by 3. What is y bar? We have found out practically. 21. 7 3s are 21. It is equal. Is it all right? So, is arithmetic mean affected by origin? What does it mean? If you add 2 marks to all the subjects, then will your arithmetic mean change? Yes. So, arithmetic mean is affected. How it is affected? In this manner. If you add 3 to all your variables, then you will have to add 3 to your average to get correct average. Is it affected by your scale? Yes, arithmetic mean is affected by scale. If you multiply 3 with all the variables, will your answer of average change? Yes. So it is affected? Yes. How it is affected? It is affected in this manner. If you multiply 3 to all the variables, then if you want to find out average of this new data, you can just multiply 3 to your this 7 and you will be getting direct answer of x bar. Is it all right? So, this is arithmetic mean is affected by origin. Is it? Someone will say, sir, what is the meaning of scale? Meaning of scale is this. Is it? This was the linear data, now this has become a linear data. Is it alright? By multiplication, the angle of that arrow increases or decreases. Not much important in graphical form, but you need to understand, if you add 2 to all the data, then in finding out new mean, you will have to add 2 to your old mean. If you multiply 3 with old data, for finding out new mean, you will have to multiply 3 with your old mean. Is it alright? So, let us take it together. Is it alright? Change in origin, this will be affected. Change in scale, this will be affected. Total, this will be affected. Is it alright? So, what is my new data? I am changing origin also and I am changing scale also. Is it alright? What is my change in origin? Now, change in origin is termed as A, is 2, as I have taken previously. What is change in scale is always termed as B, and which is 3. So, what will be my new data? Is Y is equal to 2 plus 3x. Let me find out Y. 2 plus 3 into 10. 2 plus 3 into 10. 2 plus 3, 2 plus 3 into 2 plus 3 into 2 plus 3 into 2 plus 3 into 10, 6, 6, 4, 6, 10. What will be my new data? 10 plus 3, 30, 2, 32. 6 plus 3, 18, 20. 6 3s are 18 plus 2, 20. 4 3s are 12 plus 2, 14. 6 3s are 18 plus 2, 20. 10 3s are 30 plus 2, 22. Sorry, 32. This will be my new data. Is it all? I want to find out average of this data. Wait a while. How to find out average? Total divided by 6. Is it alright? But believe me, I can find out answer directly. I know mean of this data. Is it alright? If old data is affected in such a manner, how it is affected? Y is equal to 2 plus 3x. Is it alright? So if y is equal to 2 plus 3x, then y bar will be is equal to 2 plus 3 x bar. What was x bar? 7. 7 3s are 21 plus 2, 23. Believe me, y bar of this will be 23. Without finding out this answer, I can guarantee say that it will be 23, because arithmetic mean is affected by origin. How it is affected? If 2 is added to all the variables, you will have to add 2 to mean. Have I added 2 to mean? Yes. Arithmetic mean is affected by scale. If I multiply 3 with all the variables, I will have to multiply 3 with the mean. Have I multiplied 3 with the mean? The answer is yes. Is it alright? Answer will be 23. Let me verify whether my answer is 23 or not. Total 32 plus 20 plus 20 plus 14 plus 20 plus 32. It is 138 divided by 6. What is the answer? 23. I was previously knowing that the answer will be 23. So, if you know this, you need not even write down this and you can directly find out y bar. That is when the x is affected either by origin, that is all the variables something is added, or is affected by change in scale, that is all the variables something is multiplied. Is it alright? This was all 4 properties of arithmetic mean. Let us recapitulate. What were the all 4? If all the variables are constant k, then arithmetic mean is also k. Sigma x minus x bar will always be 0. That is, total of x minus x bar will be 0. Is it all? Number 3, if there is a group data with one group n1 with variable x1, another group n2 variable x2, then the group mean of all total together data will be x bar will be is equal to sigma x1 plus sigma x2 divided by n1 plus n2. And last and most important properties was that arithmetic mean is affected by change in origin, and it is also affected by change in scale, and it is affected in which manner? This manner, whereby if you take y is equal to a plus bx, where a is change in origin and b is change in scale, then your y bar also will be changed by same manner, in this manner, that is y bar is equal to a plus bx bar. This was fundamentals of arithmetic mean. Thank you, friends.